Okay. So,
You want to get leadership?
you dirty doggy.
Well, I'm down some, so I got to do something.
So am I. Of course, my fleet size is
You can follow. It's pretty simple game, though. Little games.
Little is an interesting way to put it.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh. What did you? Oh, you took technology.
Yeah.
Lower number in combat is better, right?
No.
Yes. Well, your combat value, because you have to hit that number or higher to score a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the Dreadnought hits on a 5 or higher. Now, why does a command ship hit on a 7 or higher?
Well, yours does. Mine doesn't. Mine hits on a 6 or higher.
But I have 2 stars. What is
That
it?
means you roll 2 dice instead of just 1.
Ah, okay.
Mine's
Does that
5.
mean you would? Does that mean you would hit twice if I roll 2 hits?
Yeah. It's combat simultaneous, so everybody
So
gets to
they
fire at the
gave
same time.
everybody a ship that could be
Yeah, the
slightly different.
The Warstones get to fire like 3 times.
Yeah, I know.
And on a 3+ they hit.
They're ridiculous.
I'm a 5+ on my flagship.
So yeah.
And I have sustained damage. What does that mean?
So sustained damage is, for example, if this carrier was hit, it doesn't have it, but let's say, well, let me just pick a unit that does. It's one of mine that does, like the flagship, I think. Yeah. So my flagship gets hit. I can actually just flip this flagship over, and it's not destroyed,
Okay.
but it takes a hit. If it ever is hit again, it's destroyed.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the round, during the repair step of the status phase, all those get, yeah, that's what that does. It basically just means it takes 2 hits to kill.
What about anti-fighter barrage 6?
That's in the order, so that means you have that ability, and it's a 6+ in order to hit.
Times 4.
So you get to roll 4 times,
Mm.
and then 6 pluses.
Oh, to try to hit the fighters before.
Yeah.
Okay.
The steps go in order, but they all resolve at the same time.
So you pound on fighters pretty well. Okay.
Man, I don't care about that one.
What did you take? 7? What is it?
Technology.
What is
Everybody's taking the same thing.
What is secondary technology?
Spend 1 token from your strategy pool and 4 resources to research a technology.
Okay. I mean, those are later game anyway, most of them.
I don't want to give a whole bunch of stuff on it, but they're too juicy for somebody to take.
I took construction.
And diplomacy.
That was the one I was going to pick.
You can still pay to build one.
With the secondary ability.
Mm-hmm.
1 strategy.
Can't really replenish commodities because nobody's gained a commodity yet, right?
I have.
He has.
He has?
He replenished. He took that.
I think that last time.
Oh, so if somebody
They'll stay there until you trade,
Right.
until you use them. So
They're not trade goods.
replenished means just build up to your
Max.
max,
Okay.
and that is the only way to
Yes,
get
as
them.
far as I know. Unless there's a faction that does it, but I'm pretty sure there's not. Oh. So I've got junk and junk. Well, other than that,
Oh, my phone's trying to connect to your internet.
I mean, I just can't not take that. All right. So, who's got leadership?
Me.
So you go, and then it's going to be Jonathan, and then me, because I've got.
I'm going to do leadership. I'm gain 3 command tokens. What all did you say? Warfare.
Imperial.
And you take.
So what's the bottom on leadership?
I'm going to pay. Leadership, you can spend 3
Influence to gain a command token.
per 1 per 3.
Yep.
And I'm going to spend 3.
No. Oh, that's right. You can
Yeah,
get
I'll
them,
do
and
that.
then you can spend 2.
I'll spend those
I
two.
may, hold on, I may spend 1 minute. Yeah.
Because one of them only gives me
No.
one resource, so
I'm going to spend 2 to get
I don't
2
see
more.
why I shouldn't spend them.
So I spent 6 to get.
Man, token happy over there, aren't we?
You stay out of my business.
All right. You go, Jonathan.
Did you get any?
I'm not.
I think I'm gonna trade and gain 3 trade goods. So what do I do?
So yeah, 3 out of there with the yellow side up. There's a 3 token. But
So fighters can't move without
correct.
No, they don't have light speed. And then replenish commodities, but I didn't have any commodities to replenish, right?
But you would put 2 over there because that's your max.
Oh, okay.
So now you have some to
Yeah,
trade.
that's why it sounds like you're replenishing what you, but you always.
So that's the commodity.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Now
the
you'll have
opposite.
to explain to me what I do with those.
So you can trade those basically with somebody that's beside you, and you could trade those like 1 for 1. You could use those to like leverage and say, hey, if you don't attack me, if you hold off like on your next turn, I'll give you 2 trade goods. Or
Oh, so I would turn trade. It would turn into a trade.
yes, it's a
If they could
commodity
do-
for you.
Ah,
It's a
so it's bribe.
yeah. You're
Okay.
selling, and then it
So-
becomes something
okay.
they can use.
And then choose any number of other players. Those players may use a secondary ability without spending a command token. Why would I?
What is
want-
this secondary ability? I think I should know
Spend
that.
1 token from your strategy pool to replenish commodities.
Oh yeah, I don't need
Why,
to do
why,
that.
why? Well, I mean, y'all are already.
Well, that's a. I mean, if there were 6 of us, that could be like, okay, I'm going to pick you if you'll not attack.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to attack you if you. I
I
can't
don't
get
know.
to you for a
I
few
don't,
turns.
I don't know, because I got 2 dreadnoughts going.
What is a dreadnought?
I'm gonna have my flagship coming at you.
Okay. Do I want? No, Damon wins every time I come over here to play a game, so I don't want Damon to.
My winning streak has ceased.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not going to be nice. I'm not going to choose anybody on that one. All right. So that was my action.
I didn't.
That was my
I
action.
said, forget y'all.
That was my action.
Yeah, there's no reason. We're too far away to do anything to you
Yeah.
anyway.
See? Good old Hal 9000.
Yep.
Oh, production. If I produce something, it has to be where I have a dock, right?
You can choose, yeah.
Or just
If you have more than 1 dock,
or just where I control. It has to be from a dock.
it has to be from a dock.
Okay.
All right.
Quit trying to connect to
Your turn.
Justin's internet.
Oh. What do those have? Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I did not plan well. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to move. I'm going to activate this system. Move this, this, and these. And there we go. I'm done. Come on.
You looking here. So you said I can use this,
The prerequisite is you have to have two.
so I can use my planet for that second symbol.
Yes, you would exhaust the planet.
And what is that? It's a tactical, I guess.
No, that's when technology is researched. So you have to wait till somebody uses that strategic
Before
action.
I can upgrade.
Okay, so if you move a ship,
Upgrading a ship has to be technology.
yes.
Mhm.
If you move a ship into a system, just moving that is the same as occupying a system.
No,
Right.
no. Well,
Like if I
yes.
was to move my dreadnought, my movement on my dreadnoughts is only one right now.
Yes, you would occupy the system, but it doesn't necessarily mean you occupy those planets.
So am I limited to however many
Yes,
plastics I have?
Yes.
So
Yes.
3 is all we can have.
with the exception of infantry and
I'm doing
fighters.
construction.
wow. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense for you because you got mobile.
And then what is the second
And
one?
I have this.
It's really the only one with the dreadnought, do you?
So you can guess what that is. All right, y'all can place 1 token from strategy in place either a space dock or a PDS on a planet you control.
I'll take that for $1.
All right. 5. You go, Jonathan. Because you're first, then Jonathan, then me.
Yeah, you're 7 or 6, 8.
Yep.
So this time it's
Yeah, it's backwards.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean it's backwards what it was, but it's right.
Yep.
Clockwise.
That's all right. It'll get screwed up again. Just you wait.
Wish we would have had 4 players.
This is fun.
I loved it, man. When we
I'm
played,
enjoying this better than I did the first time I tried to do this.
Well, and with 4 players, the map would be a little bit bigger because
yeah,
you
you'd
have
have these filled in.
Yeah.
And there we go, dropping infantry off in the outer space again.
you just spaced your own people.
Let me make sure.
You're a jerk. Can everybody move
Oh, poo stick.
Nope. His cruisers do, but his carrier
too? And
doesn't.
remember, when you take that tactical action, when you take that token, it goes on the board.
I know.
Did I have that?
Man.
Barely, but by Jiminy Cricket.
Okay, so like, I move the carrier there.
Yep.
It can't move again this turn.
What
right?
is this?
I
Yes.
can't then take another action and move it here.
Unless you have the warfare strategic action that will let you pull a command token off, then you could activate it. Take it off and then activate another system, and it would be able to move.
Yeah.
That's how I jumped out and got those.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I can only do 1 public and 1.
Correct.
Well, I guess if this shindig is going to get on the road, might as well do it.
Oh, nobody took politics.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I thought about it, but I really wanted to do something else.
Okay, that was me.
What'd you do?
He just moved.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to. I'm going to use warfare. Remove a command token, gain it, redistribute it.
What's 5?
Spend 1 token from your strategy pool to use the production ability of one of your space docks in your home system.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing? Oh, I can't.
I wonder, we should probably look this up and see if that activates our home system, because that's a pretty big deal.
What is?
If you...
The production?
Yeah, like if you use a strategy token, does that actually activate the system? Because being able to produce twice is kind of a big deal.
I got 2 dreadnoughts out of last turn.
What is the card?
It's Warfare.
Warfare secondary?
Yes. Since we'll figure it out now, since we've played one round and we'll figure it out. Well, I mean, as long as we're consistent, we all had that option the first time go around.
Yeah, like we could choose to do it this turn since the way we did it last time, but then starting next turn, we got to do it.
Well, we'll figure it out before y'all do anything, and then we'll know for sure. It's kind of vague because, like, it seems like if you produce, then I mean, you should probably have to put the strategy token there.
One thing that I kind of wish they had done with the game is mounted the ships on bases. I thought that the first time. I thought that the first time we played.
Well, if you use this, does that count? I don't know.
Well, no, like
Now, individual,
yeah,
does that just be a storage nightmare?
yeah.
Because like all those Babylon 5 stuff that I painted from college that's still in there. They're all on bases, but storage-wise...
Let's Star Trek Attack Wings probably the same way.
Yeah. Well, any of those stuff that use like those fleet...
Which I really would like to do attack
Fleet
rings,
rules.
but at the same time, I think I just want to get the Star Trek clicks because I think it'd just be easier. Instead of having to keep a bunch of rules,
Well, I don't say...
things up on the base.
I don't know how many people you're going to find to play the other that would not...
Well, hopefully, there would be 2 others.
Maybe.
You would play Star Trek clicks with me.
I would.
I actually want.
I'm talking about the other one with like
the attack wing.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to be a regular over at board game or battleground games.
Yeah.
To get people to even remotely play.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know that I would be a fan of that.
No, so I think Star Trek clicks would be. And I don't even want all of it. I would like to have more. I mean, I've only got 5 ships. That's all I've ever managed to pick up. But speaking of clicks, how would we feel about a Mage Knight day in the future?
I mean, we could do it at some point.
Since you gave me your Mage Knight,
I was gonna say
that's sitting in my closet or my storage bin collecting dust.
that's what.
So
That's
went from
one
one
for me to.
You don't activate your home system.
You don't? Okay. Cool.
Sweet.
And yes, you can produce even if it's been activated.
Ah, even better. Okay. But
That's the main advantage of warfare.
Okay.
so I figured.
See, I think the main advantage is
All right, what was
the
it?
command token.
I used the command token to produce, right?
Yes.
Strategy token, yes.
But I figured.
Oh, I guess that makes sense because warfare is like you're building up your fleet, so you're producing.
So there's 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you gonna build your flagship?
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
There's 8.
It's the big, fat, unique one. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody's going for Mechatol Rex.
So I can produce more too, right? So that's just 1 unit.
Yeah, that's 1 unit.
Can he move through the nebula? Can
Yeah,
any of us?
you can. Anybody can, but you have to. You can't move through it. You can move into it, but you can't move through it.
Okay. There was somebody that can move through it, though. Somebody's faction, right?
No, that was the sun.
Ah, okay.
They can move into the supernova, and nobody else can do that. The gravity rift, which is not on here, if you move through it, it gives you +1 move, but for every ship that moves through, you have to roll a d10, and if you roll a 1 through a 3, it destroys the ship.
Here's my 4 from my red.
Yeah, I remember that in the video.
Which is pretty cool, except for when you roll 1 through 3. Then you're set.
Okay, so
I'm going to brew my War Sun. Oh, you rolled a 1.
I've already activated the wormhole and moved the carrier there. Can I move the dreadnought there?
No. Because you can't place a command token there because there's already a command
So
token.
could I have moved the dreadnought with the carrier?
Yes. Because you had fleet. If you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that. Just say you moved it with it.
Since I activated this one,
yeah, I wasn't
can
thinking
I-
it. Yeah.
do construct on another one if I want to do destroyers, but that would
No.
put me over my limit of fleet.
Right.
Since I started here, that's the one that's. Since I'm not activating one,
You pick one for the purposes of the card, I think.
is that what it said? 6.
Spend 1 token of one of your space docks in your home system.
Son of a.
Oh, in your home system. So I'd have to go in your home system.
Yep.
Well, that's slightly less threatening.
So I can build 2 of these. What are benefits of destroyers?
They're anti-fighter barrage. They get 2 shots with that.
And you've already apparently got something going on over there
Because
that gives you anti-fighter. So your race apparently gives fighters a great big
they can get rid of the fodder that we use for direct hits in capital combat. That's really the whole reason of fighters. They're just a screen to soak up damage.
So.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not doing that.
Do it. Do it. You know you want to.
I'll spend 2.
Told you. Yep.
All right. Well, I
My
just
turn?
spent 16 or 14 to build.
You know, if you'd have saved that and had a war sun, you could have built a war sun for that.
Can you? Like, what does it cost? I don't understand
know.
this.
You have to research.
You have to research a war sun.
Yeah, you have to research.
War sun costs 12, but it's got sustained damage, bombardment 3 times 3, a capacity of 6, a move of 2, and the combat is 3 with 3 shots, at least for me. I think that's for everybody. That is for everybody. So, it's pretty awesome. All right, who's is it?
That was
John?
his. No, we followed you, so
Oh.
it's my turn.
I guess. Yep.
So use strategy. Yep. Now, what was that middle
Have we already used construction?
publish?
I should have used it.
Which one?
Yes, I did.
Spend a total of 3 tokens from your tactical strategy pool to gain a victory token.
Right here. What has the most movement?
Most everything's 1. Cruisers are 2, destroyers are 2. That's it, unless you upgrade some of the other ones.
Okay.
Oh, I was wrong. During status phase, apparently. No, that's it. That's an errata. Hypermetabolism, we get 3 command tokens instead of 2. Never mind.
We were supposed to get 3?
No, if you have the hypermetabolism says get 2, but you already get 2. It's a misprint. It should be get 3 command tokens.
Okay. Johnson? I just moved. Oh, I need Quan.
Koron, Kron, Tokron. Right?
I'm going to
Oh,
build.
just Quan.
How do you spell? Does that start with a K?
Q-U.
Okay.
You already have that.
Or a con.
So if I activate the
I
system,
have something like that, but it's
Oh, never mind.
if I activate the system and I
con.
build where there's a ship,
That ship will not be able to move out of that system later on.
So
well, Bantha pooted.
Well, I blame Fantasy Flight.
I probably would have, if I had known that. Yeah, see, we're learning. If I had known that, I would have built that space dock somewhere else.
Order of operation. Yeah, I know. I would have built a construct. I just realized I should have built the PDS or the space.
Well, you know what?
It is what it
Let's,
is.
I guess.
I don't know, but I'm not liking this
But-
huge freaking fleet over there.
Yeah,
I've got basically my starting ships and a
3,
couple people.
7, 8, 9.
Me getting those
Well-
every time I
Yeah, that helped. Now I'm assuming. I wonder, like, if somebody took control over that planet and then you took it back, would you get that trade good again? Because it says every time you take control of a planet, right?
Yep. When you gain control of a planet, not back or
I guess it's.
so. Come take that one. I'll just keep taking it.
Yeah. No.
9,
No.
10. 11. 12. Yep.
All right, so that's your fleet.
Okay. And,
Here, how many of those do you have?
just give me.
Oh. There you go.
I don't even want to lean over too much and this thing's up here.
What are you activating?
I'm building.
Production.
You activated that one.
So I built my capital ship.
How many of those do you have? Here, let's do this.
Well, I've got 2 infantry,
Yeah.
but then I've got 4 fighters.
Okay. So put one of those underneath your put one of the smaller ones from over there underneath your infantry, and 3 of the smaller ones underneath a fighter. That'll keep it. I mean, well, I'm not gonna tell you how to play. That will keep it.
A little
Not so
less
crowded.
cluttery, yeah. I don't remember that existing
They
in
didn't.
third.
They didn't.
These are 3s.
Those are 5s.
You needed 3.
Oh,
singles.
okay. I thought it was
Well,
three.
and I guess so. How do we want to do that? If we have, like, if I have, best example,
So put 2.
is this 4
No, I
or
built
is this
4.
3?
I built 4, so that's the
3? Yeah.
So you want to count the one on top as
Yeah,
one
you,
of them? Okay.
you need to.
Yeah.
Because
That's actually
the token shows you what it is.
yes, that's actually how Axis and Allies does it.
Yes.
You have your
Yes.
your little dude, and then you can put a whole crap ton of tokens under it.
Got you.
So they stole that from Axis and Allies. So it's an excellent thing.
My turn.
Whoever, yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm going to
That is a poo stick
produce,
because I wanted to move.
and I can produce 5 units potentially.
Oh, well, that's fine.
So I'm going to produce my JNS, the flagship, for 8. So there's 3,
Well, everybody's getting their flagship.
4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 2 planets. And then, and that's 1 unit. Then I'm going to produce a anti-fighter.
When are you going to do your technology? What is the secondary on that? 1 strategy.
1 strategy and 4 resources to research a technology. And I'm sorry, I burnt these when I built.
Dang it!
I'm not going to build
You
my
don't have
flagship.
enough resources left, do you?
I wouldn't have done that.
I'm not going to build my flagship. It's too expensive. So that,
Yeah, it took a good chunk. I burned all my planets, so
I'll
in
do
magic terms, I am tapped out.
we do a carrier, a cruiser, 2, and I guess I really need to be doing 3, 4.
What? When one or more of your units use production. What does that mean?
When you take the produce action.
Reduce the combined cost of the produced units by 1.
Right, so if you...
You started with those?
Yes.
Yeah.
So does that mean I would have produced fighters for free?
No, it means that after you total what you spent, all in all, you subtract it by 1.
Okay.
I've got the same technology.
Okay.
So, I'll do... Boom, boom.
What is Space Cannon? Is that something, a technology you have to research?
No, it's just some units have it, some don't. Okay.
During each of your
I produced.
turns of an action phase, I may perform 2 actions. So does that mean I can take 2 Man, I need to read my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crud.
Alright, I produced.
My turn?
I did a fighter, a destroyer, a carrier,
One of your engaged trade
and 2.
goods. I gotta start reading my stuff here.
And that was a total of 1.
Okay.
So we'll call that 0.
So I can't move into there?
No.
This one can keep going,
That
right?
was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I spent a total of 4. 1,
Your turn, go.
2, 3.
So I can take 2 actions. What the crud?
4. Save those.
Why did I leave a fighter behind? Probably because I didn't have the capacity for it. I guess I'll research the technology. And I don't have resources to get one.
I spent all my resources. I was going to follow
Oh.
that.
Dreadnought 2.
Should have done that.
Do you have the technology requisites?
Yep, 2 blue, 1
No,
yellow.
No, that's not
You
the.
have just, each card produces 1.
Yeah.
No, it says 2.
No. that's the requisite.
Cost. That's the cost of that.
No, you have to have that to research it. So you started the game with it, but normally you would have to.
I gained it as a resource.
Oh, then you didn't do it right. But that's okay. Just no, leave it on there.
No.
You gained what as a resource?
The research, my first technology, I chose it
You still have to have
because I thought it was going to give me that.
No, you have to get the first level. You can't just go straight to 2, right?
Yeah.
Where's the?
They're
So
in
you have
your
to
deck.
you have to get the one that has nothing on that left side.
Yeah.
That
That totally changes how because I've been building to get the dreadnought upgrade.
Well, you probably still can get it.
Yeah, on the left is what it costs. The right is what it produces. So all of them are only going to produce 1 of those symbols
Yeah.
or technology. Or
It gives you that symbol, unless you have a planet you can exhaust to meet that.
exhausted dude.
Oh,
Like we all.
Okay, so if I take this, it doesn't cost me anything. Is that right?
Correct.
And it gives me blue.
Right.
You have to do the blue. That you have to use that first one.
Yeah.
You have to go in order. The nothing.
So if you take the blue, and then you already had a yellow, right?
And if you have a planet
I
that
have
has
a yellow
blue,
So take the blue, and then take the other blue,
next turn you have a planet that has
and
blue.
then when you
Yeah, but I'd have to have 2 blue
right,
to be able to buy the stupid one I want.
right. So
But
if you,
at that stage, it doesn't matter. I can buy another single blue one, I guess, to get, like I can buy a gravity drive to then allow me to get the dreadnought next turn.
You have to go in order. You have to get the one that costs
Yeah.
1.
but I think what I'm saying is, if you get the free one the first time, right? So let's say you took that single one.
Yeah, which would have been turn 1.
So then you would get the next one that has the single blue as the requisite this turn,
Yeah.
right? So you have both of those technologies.
Yeah.
So now, do you already have a yellow technology?
Yeah.
So now you have enough to upgrade.
Next turn.
No, this turn, right? Because
No.
don't you?
This is I have to get that this turn.
Right, and it isn't the secondary that you can spend something to get more?
Yeah, I don't have.
Oh.
Yeah.
4 resources for you too.
So I got enough 6.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Spend
it's a little
6
bit more.
resources to research 1 technology.
So we could spend 4.
And a strategy.
So if you want to follow that,
Yeah, I'm definitely going to follow that. But, so the deal with mine is, when I follow that,
All right. So were these in order, and I just screwed the order
if
up? Is
you
that what
shuffled
happened?
them, probably.
yeah, they're all in order.
I mean, I
did
put them in order.
I did the same thing. I was
Yeah.
there. I was like, wait a minute.
Thanks. Great.
Oh, no, I don't have to spend, that's the deal. I don't have to spend planets. I just spend a strategy token.
What?
What? How?
That's my ability. Brilliant. When you spend a command token to resolve the secondary ability of the technology strategy card, you may resolve the primary ability instead. So, I spend that, then I get to research one.
You should have been doing that every turn. Why are you doing that?
I didn't, well, because the first time I thought I had to spend the resources.
You do if you have to spend 6 if you want to do it twice.
Right, but I get the one for free and I don't have to pay for it.
And you can spend your 6 and get 2. You have
If I
6
have-
resources.
Yeah, I do.
You can get me those. I want to attack you.
I'm going to take, this is the Maggot Defense Grid is the free one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play. Yeah, then I'm going to spend 6. So I'm going to spend 4 trade goods and exhaust this planet for 6 to get the assault cannon. Okay. Guess what's coming next?
How does the assault cannon work?
I don't know, but guess what I meet the requisite for?
What?
War Sun. All right, I followed it.
I can't. Your turn, Justin.
All right. I'm going to take a tactile action. Activate this system. Do some movie. There. Let me get that. And I'm done. Scarrow.
My
Light.
turn.
So what's all the games in the box here, Mr. Drewston?
Those are going to be giveaways.
Giveaways.
Yeah.
Why are you giving them away?
Because I need to make room.
Why don't you put them online and trade for stuff that you want?
I could.
Do what?
I could do that.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Your turn. I moved.
Oh jeez.
Oh wait, I can't do that.
My turn, huh?
Wow. You have a capacity of 4, right?
Yeah, but I don't control them if I don't.
No, you do. You just put one of these dudes on it. One of those, yeah. I mean, somebody just walk in and take it.
Right. Okay, that's
But-
what I was afraid of.
Put it on the other
I
planet.
could-
Both one on each, because they could take one and not the other. So does that give you? Oh no, you've already scored that one. Never mind.
I can score them all, including them. How do we get new secrets?
Diplomas? No, politics?
I think I'm going
No.
to have to pass. Because I don't want to spend my tactics token just to build a
One of these says if you
destroyer on
don't
my home
control
system.
Mechatol Rex, you can draw a secret objective card.
Yeah, I
So it's
think.
one you drew. I thought.
Oh, Imperial. It is. As the primary. As a secondary, spend 1 token from your strategy pool to draw 1 secret objective.
I think I'm done. Because I'm not going to spend
So you pass?
tactics just to build one destroyer on my home system.
Justin?
And you use both your strategy cards, right? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to use the Imperial primary ability. Immediately score one public objective if you fulfill its requirements. On 4 planets now of the same type.
What type? Green?
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So place that one on there and give me another objective.
Which one is that? That one?
Probably. Yeah, the one you scored already.
This looks interesting and silly at the same time.
It's good. I mean, I like the second edition better, but that's why I'm getting rid of
What
it.
is it? Quest?
Epic
No.
Defenders,
Defenders.
tiny epic defenders.
I got
second-
Galaxies now.
Yes. Yeah. Did you
We
get
should
to
find something
Beyond the Black?
simple that
Nice.
Lonnie would get into.
With no
Um,
instruction. But you can find that.
Yeah, you can find that one. I do not gain a victory point if I don't control my Catal Rex. Otherwise, draw one secret objective.
And what was the secondary
The
spin?
secondary.
Spend
I
strategy.
hate the worst freaking secret objectives. Secondary ability: spend one token from your strategy pool.
To
Draw one secret objective.
I'll do that.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
I don't have a token.
Oh, that's right. You've already passed. All right, I'm done. All right, that's my turn. For now.
I will.
I wonder if this plays like the DC builder.
I will produce.
Sort of. Okay.
Oh, I gotta go there, I guess. I'm gonna spend 2 to get 4 infantry. I like infantry. I can have unlimited.
Yes, that's correct.
Is this the one we played
Yes,
that night
it
that was
is.
so hard?
Yes.
Your turn. Did you pass?
No, I did not pass.
It's your turn.
What do you think on that for, Justin?
What is it?
If you want it, you can just take it.
No, no. Well, give me something for it.
$150.
No.
I wanted that bad.
Your choice. First
I don't
offer,
want. Well,
second
Bobby
offer.
might play it. I don't know.
It's a difficult one.
Yeah,
This
no,
means
we
when you
played it
win,
one
it's
night.
sweeter.
I've got ghost stories just like that.
Okay, so is it my turn technically?
No, you've already passed.
Yeah, I passed. Okay, so are we done?
No,
No. Okay.
I'm trying
You're
to
done.
decide what I
Y'all
want to
need to
do.
say you're done.
He did.
All right,
He said he
cool.
was done.
Legendary encounters.
You
A
probably-
Predator deck building.
You would
game.
probably like that.
Holy smokes, there's a lot. This is huge.
And it's a big. It's not as much stuff in it as you
It's
think.
big enough to hold expansions.
Yeah,
You can get the alien stuff, and you can
mix them together.
play each movie out too. Like
Really?
Mm-hmm.
you can
Is
either
it
play the
compatible
alien.
with this?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can play them individually, and then you can mix them together. Where like
You can make
instead
your
of
own, or you can play the movie scenarios.
Yeah.
or-
yeah.
it's
yeah, if
pretty
you mix
neat.
them together, then like one side's the predators, one side's the aliens. If you do them individually, then you're playing through the
Is
movies.
there a Terminator one?
They just released a Terminator game. It's a Terminator Genesis, but it's not a deck
Okay.
builder.
The reason I ask is because it was a CCG. There was CCGs years ago. It was the Alien Predator, Aliens versus Predator CCG, and then there was the Terminator CCG, and they were compatible. So you could actually throw the Terminators at the aliens or the Predators, and man, it was awesome.
I think I'm gonna pass.
I will as well.
All right,
So we get 2.
11 minutes off our first round time.
Really,
Yeah.
we're getting better. Oh, we gotta add.
All right, so we got to go through score objectives.
We didn't add to this. We should have added that.
No, that's
First round, we should have. They were there.
no. I took that first round because I drew 2 action cards.
No, second round. We didn't take these. So
Oh yeah.
it should be like that.
Yep. You're right. I forgot to do that.
Okay. What are we doing?
Score objectives, public objectives. Can anybody score
Yes.
a public objective?
Same planet trait. No, I still can't.
Spend 3 tokens. You did that already.
I did that already.
I'm doing the new one. What is it? Control 6 planets in the
1, 2,
non-home.
3, 4, 5. Man,
2, 4, 6, 7. I'll get that one.
See, he was lucky. He got lucky because his surrounding systems each had 2.
It's not luck, it's
So-
skill.
Whatever.
Shut up.
And then
Oh, and I
spend
do my
3 tokens to, yeah, okay. Man, I'm falling behind here.
3 has 3 space docks on the game
Well,
board. 3 space docks.
What? What
On
happens?
the what? On the, does it say on the?
Game board.
Oh, yeah,
That's why I did that.
yeah.
Okay, so
You got a pretty big fleet though. Once your fleet starts moving out, it's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
What is this? Where does this go? Discard?
No, just keep it
okay.
so you know that you've completed.
So
yeah.
we gain 2.
Reveal public objective. Public. So flip over another public objective.
Own 2 technologies in each of 2 colors.
Whew, okay. Everybody draws action cards. You get 2. Unless you have the neuromotivators, we'll do it in player order. So you don't have neuromotivators, do you? No. That's your 2. Jonathan, you don't have neuromotivators, do you?
No, but there was something about action cards. What are the agendas?
Somebody has to take this over before we even do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Reinforcements, is that here?
Yes. You're still component limited.
Where did I read something about?
Oh, let me take these back off.
Did anybody gain trade goods this turn?
No.
Okay.
Yes. Last turn?
Oh, I didn't.
Trade? I
Yes.
did because of. Why?
Because if anybody gains 3 or more, I get to steal 1.
No, there's 1.
All right.
Dang, jerk. Stealing our good stuff.
Yeah, boy. I'm a
Gain.
pirate.
Remove command token. Remove command tokens off the board. You probably have all done that. Ready your planets. If you haven't already done that.
Ooh.
Everybody gets 2 command tokens.
Now, why are these not over here? Is it only because there's 3 of us?
Yeah, that's just extras.
Okay.
And they unexhaust all our planets. We get 2 command tokens to do.
And the resources we spend can come from this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
repair units, ready cards, and that's it.